Good afternoon, Magic players and card collectors of all kinds. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here to do the final bracket of my first ever uh, tournament with my Magic decks. Magical Pulls Tournament. There we go. I knew there was a phrase I was trying to say. It's been an interesting morning. I've played a couple matches. Every pairing has come down to its last match. I'm going to show you the stats right now. Um, and Hello has a narrow lead over Gimbal. Giza and Giraffe and Queen Marchesa are actually tied for exactly the same things, so their final match will determine it for sure. The only one that isn't going to be so cut and dry, unfortunately, is going to be Ognis and Aragon, which is why I'm going to show you the pairings today, because after today I have a feeling Ognis will be eliminated. Ognis needs to get a first place and then hope like hell that Aragon gets last. And in that case, I don't know what I'll do for a tiebreaker. Maybe play one more match? Maybe you guys can help me decide that. Let me know in the comments what you think should be the final deciding factor, whether it be another match, a dice roll off, drawing for power. I don't know what. I'm going to start with Ognis because it's the underdog in this fight right now. Ognis is my treasures deck. It really doesn't have much of a win con design to it. Um, I have a card in here that'll let all my creatures get trample, which is basically what I go for. I try to build a couple of really big creatures with trample. Bosiju Reaches Skyward is one of my favorite cards. Actually, I think it is my favorite card in this deck. I get to build a giant ass tree. It is by far, I think, my favorite card in this deck. But I've got a lot of good cards in this deck for sure. It's just hard to get it to perform while in lobbies when people are playing overpowered stuff. Its first two matches, it was paired up poorly against fights in two different cases where I just really couldn't do much of anything with my deck, unfortunately. And it really hasn't gotten this deck really hasn't gotten off the ground the way I would like it to. My Blitz Hellion is one of my favorite old cards. I pulled it from my old pile from home and automatically had to put it into this deck because I love Blitz Hellion. 7/7 trample haste and it goes back to your deck so you can't be fucking messed with later on. Pardon my swearing, sorry. I've been playing a lot of card games today and they get pretty rowdy. Was I off screen when I was doing that? Yeah, I was. Okay. Sorry about that. Hammerhand, Peerless Samurai, hit the Mother Load. There you go. Get you caught up. Another old card is Runes of the Deus. It's a great one for this deck. Double Strike and Trample, if I can get it onto my commander. Give it haste, double strike, trample, and it creates treasures for me. That's my Planeswalker for this deck. I really like that Planeswalker. He's just doesn't get out very much. And that's all there is to see for the first deck. So while I'm talking about things, my tournament, I also wanted to talk about a couple other things. I have some exciting news for you guys. I have found two different places online where I am comfortable playing cards, and they are comfortable letting me record card games. If everybody agrees to it beforehand, which is, of course, the way I would want it to be anyways. I don't like to sneak or steal people's chance to do with their own voice what they will. But I'm excited to say that I'm going to be playing a lot more often in Quasari Mages lobby, as well as the Rings of Saturn lobby. Both of these are Discord lobbies online. The Rings of Saturn is actually having a league. I joined it today. Um, I had a lot of fun playing in that league. They give points out based on a bunch of random statistical things. I found it very interesting, and I'm excited to continue playing in the league for the next 8 weeks. So it's 2 matches per week for 8 weeks, and then I don't know who wins or what the prize will be, but I think it's just honestly, I'm just excited for the fun of it. And then on the other hand, in Quasari's lobby, it's just a lot of really good guys hanging out, very chill. Quasari likes to stream his matches, so I've been able to see a few of my matches go online for streams before. And recently, Quasari said that I could have a copy of the last match. So he's going to be emailing it to me at some point, and whenever I get my hands on it, I'm going to be posting it to my channel so that you guys can see the last match that I played over on their lobby. Um, so that's my exciting news. And now we will go into our other deck. Our other deck comes with some tokens, some human knights, some humans, some soldiers, all good stuff. Treasure. Aragorn is the king of Gondor, and his deck is basically all designed around him being the monarch. If he's not the monarch, you're basically really screwed. Uh, it's a very glass cannon kind of deck because it's designed to just get past everybody's defenses via Aragorn's ability. And in fact, Eowyn is actually supposed to be the original commander for this deck, but honestly, I just felt that the better commander was Aragorn, based on the way the deck's designed. All the emphasis on Monarch and such. Ooh, I've never actually played Village Bellringer before. That's a cool card. Eomer of the Riddermark is the one of 2 cards I've added to this deck. Otherwise, this is exactly the same precon that I bought, and I intend to leave it that way because I have a lot of fun with this deck the way it is. Came with a Rogue's Passage, like, it really came loaded up with a lot of good stuff. Fealty to the Realm is amazing. Humble Defector is fun to play in the early going and pass around like a whore. uh, that probably was a bad thing to say, sorry. Rivendell, I have an amazing land. That's the other card I've added to this deck. Otherwise, everything is exactly as it was before. Oath to Earl is a great enchantment. Great way to make Gondor indestructible. The Crown of Gondor is probably one of the best cards in this deck, for sure. I think I was off screen. Crown of Gondor. I don't play the Door of Destinies very often. Door of Destinies enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Oh, I need to get that card out more often. That's a great card. So like I say, this deck is just really, really solidly built. And I mean, I really appreciate the artwork on this deck too. Command Sphere being the Lost Seeing Stones. Ah, it's such a great deck. A lot of fun to play. And with that, I have profiled all 6 decks from the second bracket. I hope you've been enjoying these videos, and I hope that you will continue to follow the tournament as it progresses. My goal is to finish off the second bracket this weekend. I'm not sure if I'll get it done today or it will wait until Sunday. Depends on how many matches I end up having to play to finish it off. Right now I'm looking at playing at least 4, but it could be more than that if needed. And then I will give you guys the update video for the quarterfinals. In the meantime, I hope all is well with you. And I would like to say to you, from me to you, much love to you all, and have a wonderful day. Oh, we have a visitor. Say hi to Karma. Karma. Roof, roof. Much love to you all. Have a good day. Bye.